welcome to White Metal Games. My name's Michelle, this is Preston, that's Danny. And we're about to go live with a Blood Bowl game with the Gettysburg Steelers, which is an Orc Blood Bowl team, and the Chaos Army, which is the Lords of Change.
Yep, it's going to be a grudge match. Well, kind of. We're starting off our in-house league today, so we're just, these are both starting teams, 100K team value each side, pretty standard sides. It's going to be a pretty straightforward game, but it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it'll be good for people who are just getting into Blood Bowl, or you're starting a league and you're not sure where to go. So we'll kind of go over our teams and let you know some of the basics and kind of learn along as we play.
Yep. Blood Bowl can seem like a pretty complicated game at first, but once you get the basic rules down, it's pretty simple. It's pretty smooth sailing after that. So we'll go. The first thing you do is you do all the pre-match sequence stuff. So the first thing we'll roll on the weather table here. I'll go ahead and do that. It's 2d6. I got an 8. So.
And 4 through 10 is normal Blood Bowl weather.
Yep, that's correct. So it's a nice sunny weather. Good day for a Blood Bowl game today. Let's see, and then we do the number of fans.
Yep, I'll let you roll first, see how many fans. We both have a 0 fan factor, so we don't add or subtract anything right now.
So I got 10.
Nice.
So that's pretty good.
10,000 fans show up, and I only have 3,000.
So the stands are packed with Chaos
Yeah,
worshippers.
so you're more than double mine, so you get a +2 to your fame. And as things go on, we'll let you know why that matters later.
Just put that there to remember that. All right, so I guess we'll roll to see who kicks off.
And then we'll go over the teams after that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
So,
3 and a 2. I'm already starting hot.
All right, so I'll let you kick off to me.
Okay.
I'll receive.
As a bashing team, since we're both bashing it, usually it's good you want to go first when you're bashing because you want to knock as many players out as possible right off the bat. So we want to go over the teams now?
Yeah,
Show
sure.
what we have?
So here I've got standard Chaos team with 4 Chaos Warriors. Chaos Warrior Chosen Blitzers, I think they're called now in the new edition. And then we've got 7 Chaos Beastmen. They're all just standard, no special skills. All the Beastmen have horns, the horn skill, and what that allows them to do is when they blitz, make a blitz action, they add +1 to their strength, which is pretty handy.
Yeah, it can be very handy. Because a lot of the players that you'll find in the game are mostly strength 3.
Yeah, that's the average strength, it seems.
Well, you're going against my Gettysburg Steelers, and mine's a little bit of a stronger team. I went heavy on the players instead of rerolls, so I only have 2 rerolls. You have 3?
Yes, I have 3
right.
rolls. Yeah.
I have 4 Black Orcs, strength 4, no upgrades. I have a Troll, and he's strength 5, but he has really stupid. I'll go along through that as we go. I've got 4 Blitzers, and that they all have block, and they're my go-to guys.
Yeah.
I've got a Thrower with sure hands and pass, which I'll probably not be passing much. And then to fill out the roster, I've got 1 Lineman. He's just a strength 3, no upgrades.
Sounds good. Yeah, Orcs aren't really known for their passing.
No, if you're throwing the ball, you're usually doing something wrong.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Alrighty, well, I'll set up first.
That dwarf army would.
Good luck.
So,
Hey guys, so just if you guys are sticking around, make sure you guys hang out to the end so we can talk a little bit more about our giveaway of a Dwarf Blood Bowl team, fully painted. I'll put it right here so you guys can see. Super cute.
Yep, super cute dwarf army.
Super cute. See? Super cute.
Their beard game is strong.
Oh.
Yeah, beard game strong.
Now the dwarfs throw? Are they throwing?
No.
They're bashy. They're a slow bashy team
They
too.
throw in less than Orcs.
So
Probably.
basically all we have is a bunch of slow bashy teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Chaos is slow bashy?
Yeah, we're just gonna punch the crap out of each other today.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
So what are you are you an actual Steelers fan or is this
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh
I'm originally
Steelers?
from Pittsburgh, so I have to
Okay.
represent my my team.
Nice.
All right, go Steelers.
I'm originally from the realms of chaos. So.
Oh, okay.
Sounds about right.
Alrighty, I think I'm set up. I've got my 2 Black Orcs and a Troll up front. I always like to put the Troll on the line because he's just a big guy and he's a roadblock. He might not do a lot, but he's going to make you go around him.
Yep, it's a pretty scary guy.
Does he have a lot of move? Like, can he move fast?
He has a movement 4, which is the same as the Black Orcs. He does have a special rule, which I'll go over now. It's called Really Stupid. So before I activate him, I have to roll dice. If I don't have a player near me, a 4 up, and he can do something. If he doesn't, he just kind of sits there and like stares at the grass, or he's just being an idiot. the minute he has a player around him, they can goad him to do stuff, and they get a +2. So basically, I don't need to roll 1 and he can activate. So
Okay.
as a troll, you don't want to leave him out on his own. You always want to have him with somebody near him. And normally, as an orc player, I'm trying to get into the middle of a fight all the time, so I'm going to have players around him.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The one time I played Blood Bowl a couple times. But the first time I ever played, I whooped his behind. Like the very first time before it even came out, before it was released, we got to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome. But then every time after that, I have not been good. But I've always played with the orcs. I really like them. They're my favorite because I'm a very aggro player.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're
I
very...
just would rather kill you than follow the rules.
It's much easier to do that, especially when you're new, to knock it. Less players on the field, that's my goal, is to get less players on the field makes my life easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Chaos. So this is going to be a race to see who can
kill the most.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so...
And today I'm just going to point out we're playing on this awesome custom-made pitch made by our awesome friend Denny.
Yeah.
So I got these custom dugouts that I love these things. They're great. So
Her start molds.
Yeah,
I
a
love
little graves dugout for the dead guys. So.
Alrighty, so we're going to start by, I'm going to kick the ball, so you add a D6 and a D8 to see where the ball goes. So I got 6 to the 5.
To the 5, so that's going to be diagonally towards you that way.
Okay, towards me here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Ooh. And then after you do that, I'll let you roll the 2d6. Okay. And that's what happens on the kickoff. So this could either go good for me or bad for me.
So random events always take place during Blood Bowl games.
11.
11.
I think that's throw a rock.
Yeah, throw a rock. So it's D6 plus fame.
So you get +2.
Yep.
Which you're probably going to beat me. I roll a 4, so you need to roll. Oh, I got it.
So you win.
All right. So what this is, throw a rock. Now Blood Bowl is random. It's a game of randomness, and you're trying to limit your mistakes. So now we have to pick randomly a player, and it's a fan, an angry fan, because you're at the Steelers' home field. So they're going to throw a rock, and it's going to go straight to an injury, go right through armor, which is great for us because you have pretty high armor.
Sounds good.
So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just kind of go into.
Do you want to use one of these D16s and just
Yeah.
ignore the...
I'll let you roll it.
Okay.
Since you're over there.
So we'll ignore anything above an 11 as well on this.
So 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he is at least down now.
Okay. Or do you want to do my 8th numbered player?
Oh, you haven't. Oh, you do have him that way. Oh, okay. Cool.
So this guy back here.
Okay. Yeah, that works. So it's a straight injury roll. 7 stunned.
Yep. So he's just stunned.
So from 2 to 7 is just a stun. So you place a player face down, and then at the end of their turn, they can roll over on their back and then get up the next turn.
Yeah. So,
On an 8 and a 9, they're knocked out, and they can come back on a 4 up. And 10 plus is bad news. They get injured.
poor guy, angry Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh Steelers fan, just
Mm-hmm.
knocked him over the head with a rock there.
So then ball bounces one more time to the 2. Don't be
It's
off.
going to be towards you this way.
Uh-oh. So off the pitch. So
that means I can give it to any of my players that I wish. So that's great for me, actually.
Yep.
I think I'll give it to this guy.
And you have magnets on your...
Yep, we magnetize. This is something we always do for all of our Blood Bowl teams that we produce for students. We magnetize the ball and all their bases to make it super easy. We found, those little pegs are so finicky to...
And they break easily.
They break very easily, yeah. So, all right, I'm just gonna give it to him there.
Okay.
All right, so
Your turn 1.
turn 1.
So we'll move it. I'll take mine off for right now.
So this guy is stunned. Is he still stunned or is he flip up this turn?
At the end after you activate all of your players, then at the end he would turn over.
Awesome. So he's laying there this turn, which is fine. Let's see here. What should I do first?
And as a player, and I'm a tournament player. We don't use this rule, but there's the illegal procedure. So if you, and I'm sure you've seen it before, where you've got to move your turn and say it's turn 1. If not, if somebody says illegal procedure, they get a reroll. But
Right, yeah.
we're not going to be jerks.
Some rules sticklers, you might run into that kind
Yeah.
of thing, but if you're casually playing with your friends, don't worry about that stuff. So I think we'll just throw a block with this Chaos Warrior.
Okay.
Black Orc here. So.
And he's got an assist.
Yep. So something I like to do is turn my players around facing towards me after I've activated them. That way it helps me remember who's going.
Yep.
Alright, so we got a POW there. So that's a defender gets knocked down.
It's the best roll you can get.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and knock you back this way. Follow up. Alright, let's see if we break the armor. We need a 10, right?
10. straight across the board, basically. Nope.
So
Nope.
3's not going to cut it. Not at all, just a gentle nudge.
Yep. He caressed him on the way down.
Yeah. We'll do the same thing over here.
Yeah, always do your easy blocks first. Push.
Push this time, it's fine. Let's push him out of the way so he can't hit me next turn. Let's see, now we've got 4, 5, 6. So that he's strength 5, right?
So he's
we
2
get a
dice.
2 dice on him for this guy.
In the future, we'll probably do some videos on like some rules. And
Yeah, we might do some like
skills.
little scenario, like set up some plays or something. Set up some good strategies. So that's just gonna be a push as well.
I'll take it.
Just
So if you're like me and you have tons of questions, please like put them in the comments. We have somebody that's on standby watching the comments and stuff so that you can get all your questions answered. Because I have no idea what's going on.
yeah, and all these armies were also painted by White Metal Games studio painters.
Those were awesome.
Okay, what to do next? Black Orc. So we'll move this guy up. Like that. So now I can get an assist with my strength 4.
Your blitz. Oh, and whenever action you're gonna do is throw, blitz. I think even handoff. You have to declare in advance.
Yeah, it's
And
very
you only
important.
get basically 1 a game.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yep, we got it.
You got me.
Spender stumbles there. So this is basically the same as the power result, but you're protected if you have the dodge skill from this roll on the dice. So unfortunately, orcs aren't very agile. They're not known
Makes
for
sense.
their agility. So I'll just stay put. And a 3 again. We're just gently. We're just
What's a warm up?
shaking hands with the orcs now.
I've seen some of your videos. I've seen how you roll.
yeah. This
This
not
is
surprising.
normal.
Yeah, this is normal. This is totally normal. Let's see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kind of caging up.
Let's see. Yep.
Now, why would you move that guy even though the other one's knocked down? Like, why would you move up?
Because I'm getting ready to foul him.
Oh,
This guy.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Get a +1 in my foul.
And you can get 1 foul per turn.
Yep.
And you have how many guys around depends on what your armor is. But I've already got a guy here, so he's negated.
Yeah, that's correct. So I just get a +1.
1.
So I'm out rolling. I've got to get a 9 now on 2 dice. So,
Nope.
Not even a little.
not quite, but I didn't roll doubles. If I rolled doubles, the ref would spot me and
kick you out.
So,
And it would be an automatic turnover.
yep.
Okay.
But I think that's the last thing I'm doing.
But you got 1 more guy, but you don't want to move him?
Yeah, I think he might be good where he's at.
Yeah. That's not bad.
And then you said at the end of his turn he would do something.
Now he would flip him on his
He
back.
gets
He's
flipped.
unstunned.
So not my next turn, he can now stand up.
Yeah. Alrighty, my turn 1.
Just see my turn.
You didn't leave me hardly any blocks.
But that's the plan.
Well, I definitely want to go here to kind of hold you up a little bit. And I think that I want to do the same here. So I'm going to turn these guys around. Alright, so here to here. And when they're down, it costs 3 movement to get them up.
Mm-hmm. That works. The cogs within their brains churning away.
I'm going to blitz.
All right.
1, 2, 3 for the block.
Okay.
That is a 2 dice because I'm strength 4 and you're 3. Yep and yep.
Gotcha.
So I will knock him here.
Pow!
I won't follow through.
Okay.
9 breaks.
Yep, sure does.
And now after you break armor, you roll, and this is where we see what result it is. Uh-oh, casualty right off the bat.
Blah.
So that was Lavon Kursland, number 99.
And
Now we roll a d6 and a d8, so that's a casualty at the graveyard. Yeah. So then we see exactly what kind of a dead.
he's dead.
He's dead. Now
Poor
what
guy.
I like to do is a 1 through 3, They're just out for this game. A 4, and I can't remember the exact numbers, but a 4 is missed next game. 5 is usually some type of armor, agility, movement is usually the case of what you're going to get taken off of your guy, and they're going to miss the next game. And then a 6 are just dead.
Okay, sounds good. So.
All right.
So you want to roll low.
We'll roll for that guy at the end of the game.
I want to roll high. He wants me to roll low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll that now or at the end of the game?
The what?
For if he's dead, or if he's injured, like what kind of injury he got or whatever.
Oh, I rolled a 6, so he's just.
Oh, right.
Yeah, unless you have an apothecary, but I don't think we bought any.
No apothecary.
Yeah.
So poor guy's
just dead.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because he is just a new guy. He doesn't have any skills.
Yeah.
It's nothing more frustrating than when you get a guy and you get all these, 4 or 5 games, you get him level up and then he's dead. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So I wasted my blitz. Well, not wasted. So let's go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Kill a guy. It's not bad.
So let's go with 1, 2. Let's go here. And then I want to move some stuff around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to here. I want to go here. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to activate the troll.
Okay.
Really stupid. I'm good because I have a player next to me. Now he is strength 5, so he's going to throw 2 dice. Uh-oh.
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 And this is what?
This means we're both down.
Yeah. So, unless he wants to use a reroll, but the troll...
Troll's stupid and he's a loner. Loner means on a 4-up, then I can use a reroll. I don't feel like wasting that, so I'm just going to go down. That's why I do the troll last. And normally when I throw blocks with the troll, I like to have enough assists where he gets 3 dice because it's just safer.
So let's see if
And you
the
replace
troll-
him because he's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
It's,
9 does not break,
Does not break.
because that is his armor. 8 does not break because yours 9,
Yes.
and that is a turnover.
Yes, it is. All right. Cool. All right, so my turn 2. Go ahead and use that.
Around because they didn't activate. Okay.
All right. Let's see. First, we'll just stand this guy. It's usually good to just stand up your down players that can't really do anything else. So he loses 3 movement for standing up. So 1, 2, 3. Move 3 more squares.
Yep.
I'm going to turn all my guys facing forwards real quick.
Okay, I'll help you out here. What'd you use for your Chaos Warriors? Because those are
yeah.
little conversion work.
Yeah, they're actually the base is the Stormcast Eternal Vanguard Hunters.
Oh, okay.
Those the newer ones with the fur cloaks and stuff. And then I got some shoulder pads from the Thousand Suns Terminators, and the heads are from Chaos Warriors.
Nice.
So, yeah, it works pretty well. Okay, let's see here. What to do? Let's go ahead and stand this guy up. Staying orcs. Let's see, we'll do a blitz action with this guy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Alrighty. So 1 dice.
Oh, yeah, he's a black orc, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I move somebody else?
No, that's
or-
fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna actually go 2, and then blitz.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
2 dice.
Yeah. So get 2 dice on him. Got him.
Yep.
And we'll just go ahead and knock you. That.
Do you want to follow through?
Yes.
Always follow through beforehand.
Yep.
If you decide you want to.
So
Close.
9, almost.
Knocking on the door.
Let's see. Now we'll do 2 dice here.
Yep. Because you have an assist.
Yep. Got with the pal there.
Mm-hmm.
You. So, and see, we're not going to follow up that. Let's see if it hurts you.
See 6.
12.
Uh-oh.
That does it.
Uh-oh. So I'm at least stunned. 9? Okay, so I'm knocked out. It's because an 8 or a 9 is a knockout.
Sweet. Not too shabby. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. Let's see. We'll move this guy up. 1, 2. Let's see. I'm pretty jammed up over there. Let's try to dodge away.
Mm-hmm. And to dodge, you use your agility. Your agility 3.
Oops, I need a 3 up.
3 out because you get them +1 to your roll
Yeah.
when you're dodging away.
Dodging out into the empty square,
Yep,
so I don't
so
get any
that's 1.
negatives.
Mhm.
Got a 5, so we're good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's we'll do another dodge, and this is gonna be a foul action as well.
Oh, okay.
We're one of those teams. Got
Good.
the dodge.
Right over here.
You
So
really
you
don't like my team, do you?
It's gonna get a +2. We gotta kill these orcs. The Chaos Gods demand it. No, I'm gonna do it. Luckily, the ref is turning a blind eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's it for my turn there.
All right, so my turn too. So let's start by getting up so you don't foul me again. Let's try to activate the troll. Okay, he can activate, so he's just going to stand up this turn.
And becomes a roadblock again.
Yes. So I'm going to do the elf thing, and I'm just going to make a little line. You'll see these as you start playing. Once you start seeing players, you'll see this, and you'll be like, well, why is that? And that's because it's hard to knock people out of the way and get down the field.
Even if I do blitz the guy in front,
Yeah,
I
you got the
can't
guy
get
behind,
past him,
and
yeah.
you can't make assists because of the way it's built.
So your orcs are using elf tactics, is what you're telling me.
They're cunning.
What kind
They're
of
cunning
heresy
and
is
brutal.
this?
So I'm going to do that. Same thing. So now, save things first. 1, 2. There we go. 3. Why? I don't know, but it's
Just
why.
mark him.
Yeah. I don't like. You always want to try when you're building it to do, they call it a screen, so you'll see one guy going out by himself. Don't ever forget him, because you might build everything up here, they might just turn and throw it and then down. So always remember the other side of the field, there are players. So we're going to do a 2 dice block here, because I have an assist.
Yep.
I don't have block. I'll burn a reroll for the dodge one, so let's go there and follow through. Do a break armor. No. Go with a 6. That leaves my lineman free to do the elf tactics.
Alright.
And I think I've only got a couple more players that I feel safe in doing anything, so let's just throw a 1 die block there. Well, 2 dice because I forgot the troll. It's got an
Yeah,
assist.
the troll's there.
Everybody else is negated, so I'm going to throw 2 dice there.
Sounds good.
And Powell will definitely do it. Now, there's no, there is a spot free,
Good.
so we'll just, sorry.
That's alright.
And I will, I'll stay.
Okay. Little girly orc staying where he is.
6 doesn't break, and that is my turn.
Alright.
Well, let's see here. We'll stand this guy up that he just rudely knocked over.
And we got Justin, the cameraman, getting some nice close-ups that won't talk.
Smiling
This does
nice
not
and
acknowledge
pretty.
me. I don't exist. You don't look at the camera. Or the camera.
Yeah. They have to not be aware of the
Yes.
video magic that we're weaving over here.
I live in a different reality. Another
He's
plane.
from another dimension. he's in the warp.
Stephen Hawking found me.
Alright, let's see here. Sorry, I have to deliberate here and see what the best course of action is going to be.
Apparently, in a strategy game, there's a lot of thinking.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And Blood Bowl is I feel, is a game that's easy to learn, but hard to master.
Yeah.
Let's do a 2 dice block here onto that black orc.
Yeah, because you have an assist.
I would say this is like the checkers to like Warhammer, which is
double
the
skulls.
Rerolling
Yeah,
that
I
one.
agree with that.
Nothing's worse than double skulls.
Yeah, definitely rerolling that.
chess. Because I know chess and
Push.
checkers.
Take that over the skulls any day.
Pro.
We'll just push you back here.
Alright.
So I've already used my reroll
Was
this
it
turn.
this guy that blocked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody's facing backwards. That's
Gotcha.
That hasn't gone
Cool,
yet.
cool.
So I'll just kind of go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, so you only get one reroll per turn, so that was my first action, so now it's kind of risky, the rest of the stuff I do.
Yeah, because you have no skills to use, like block.
Indubitably. Let's see, we'll do a 2 dice block over here.
Yeah, that's just pretty safe. As safe as you can
Yeah, I
get.
feel like that's pretty good. Another push. We're just pushing. Lots of pushes today. And we're not following up with that. Let's see. That's a blitzer?
Blitzer, strength 3.
Gotcha. Let's see. Move this guy. 1, 2, 3. This way, 'cause I haven't moved yet. And then we'll do a 2 dice block here.
Yep.
Another push.
So why would you rather have the push than both people knocked down?
Because if my guy gets knocked down, then it's a turnover for me. So then my turn's over and it becomes his turn.
Oh, so you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I might do that if it's like the last thing of my turn and
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else. Then I might.
Or if it's a ball carrier,
Uh,
you really need it down.
Yeah, I don't really feel like I'm not really worried about getting hurt. I might take it then, but
Okay.
yeah. Let's see. This guy, he hasn't blitzed yet.
Oh, so this time you're turning them forward
Yeah.
instead of backwards.
Yeah, so I don't have to turn them all over each turn. Yeah.
Okay, that's smart. I think everybody finds their own way of doing stuff. Like, what do? You just remember?
No, I like to turn mine around.
Okay, cool.
And I also use rubber bands. Like, as you start leveling up your players, it can get confusing who's got what. And we didn't put any on rubber bands on ours because it just doesn't look good on camera. But I like to put rubber bands on so I can remember some of the skills I have.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Especially as a tournament player.
Alright, I'm going to blitz with this Chaos Warrior.
Okay, so 1 die.
It's Black Orcs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not.
This is the Black Orcs are the engine room of the Orc team.
I think I would stand up. Stand up and call it a day with him. We'll do a blitz. Let's do a blitz over here with this guy.
So 2 dice because you're strength 4 and I'm strength 3.
Yep.
And
Another push.
push. Uh-oh, seeing that sideline.
And you don't want to see the sideline.
No, depending on how you get blocked, if you get pushed off, then you can go into the crowd and then the crowd will beat you up. So you would go right through armor and it's straight to an injury roll. And that's bad for me because I have a strength, an armor of 9, so that makes it, rolling a 10 is pretty difficult.
The crowd will beat you up.
Yeah.
The crowd's wild.
and
And
they
it
can
sucks
do the
because
same
if the
thing.
crowd hurts him, I don't get points for it because it
Yeah.
wasn't me that did it. It's the crowd.
And they don't get to come in until somebody scores a touchdown or the half comes back. So then you're just down a player.
Okay.
So
And
you'll
the
see
half is after turn
turn
8?
8. So you have 8 turns.
Okay.
And then it goes again one more time, so it's 2 halves.
Cool.
Let's see.
I'm learning.
Was this my turn 3? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I have to move the thing. It's always good to move the thing just so you can remember what
Yeah.
turn it is. That's my problem. All right, that's it for my turn 3.
Okay. So Orcs turn 3. So what do we do first? Let's do the easy stuff first. What do I have that's easy? I've got nothing. Well, let's just get back and do the same thing. Just stand right there because that just makes sense. So he has
Kind of reached a standstill here.
And I'm going to. I don't like to do this, but I'm going to. Here.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate the troll.
Okay.
Ooh,
He's
close.
good.
Now I've got 2 assists, 5, 6, 7 against the 3, so that means 3 dice. This is when you want to, if you're going to throw a dice with a troll who doesn't have block, this is the time. See, that's why.
Good thing you did. 'Cause,
Yep, pow. And
Troll's
I'm not
like
afraid to get
cooperating.
up into the fight, so
Yeah.
he's going to go in. Now, he has Mighty Blow, so I add +1 to either roll,
Yep.
which doesn't matter. 8?
Not quite. He's armor 8, so you got to roll above armor to break it.
Yeah. Now I feel a little safer with that. Now I can throw a 2 dice there because of the assist now. Yep, Pal.
Got it.
Pal's always the best that you can do, and I'm not afraid to get up there into the fight again. So, 11 breaks. Uh-oh. And what kind? Just stunned. 4. Again,
He's
2
hanging
through
in there.
7 is just a stun.
Hanging in there. That was scary.
What is 1?
Oh, you can't roll once. You have 2d6.
Oh, you have 2.
Yeah.
No crap. Whoops.
So I haven't blitzed yet.
Nope.
I think I'm going to. 1,
You
2,
sure?
3 for the block.
Okay.
Strength 4 to 3.
That's it.
And I'm gonna get there because I want to get somebody onto the ball.
Yep. Solid plan.
Yep.
Oh, man.
No, I'm rolling hot.
Armor.
8 is KO'd,
Yep.
and then that's all he's gonna do.
So that's good.
Now let's see, because I'm not afraid to get into a fight. I'm gonna go there. Troll went. That Black Orc went. Oh, he hasn't. Yeah, he went. So let's go with there. Go there. We'll go there. And why not for fun?
Do 1 dice.
1 dice there.
Alright.
I have blocks, so it's not as bad. There we go. And that's my turn.
Alright. So on to my turn 4. Let's see here.
First, we'll stand up the Beast Man to get somebody next to your troll,
Mhm.
so they can't move around and be annoying. Let's- I think we might be able to break through here. Quite possibly. Alright, we'll do a 2 dice block with this guy over
Mhm.
here.
Yep,
Got
I
him.
saw that dodge.
Put you down here.
Now, if you have the dodge skill, which has that, it basically means that you ignore it. It's like a push.
Yep. Exactly.
And yep, we'll stay put there. Let's see if we break the armor.
Nope. Nope. You need at least a 4 on 2 of those dice.
Alright. So with the horn skill, I know it used to be like this.
I can't remember if it's still like this. You have to move at least 1 square to get the plus strength
I think
bonus?
it's just I think it's
Or
just
do you have
blitz.
to blitz?
You just declare
Okay.
blitz and you automatically
Gotcha.
get it.
Yeah, I think that's how it is now. Like in the older edition, you have to move at least 1 square.
Yeah.
So that's very useful for me. Let's see. This is turn 4. Need to make a little bit of progress here.
And don't be afraid if you're a bashy team, if you're playing Orcs or you're playing Chaos, don't be afraid to take all 8 turns because that's really what we like to do is we just want to get down the field and by turn 8 score a touchdown and just kill as many people along the way.
Yeah.
If it takes you 2 or 3 turns to move 4 or 5 spaces, hey, that's how it works sometimes.
Yeah.
We're not elves,
Exactly.
thank goodness.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's a way I can move. Let's see.
Silently playing the game, huh? Lots of
Deep in
thinking.
thought here.
Mhm. It is a fun game and it's also one of the most stressful games you can play because it's so frustrating, especially when things don't go right.
One wrong roll and everything's kaput.
Yeah, if you do the wrong roll, your turn ends and that can be bad.
Do a
Like if
blitz
you got both
action
knockdowns. Like if you rolled 2 dice.
Mhm.
that'd
on the
be bad.
thrower.
Okay, 2 dice.
I got him with the POW.
Uh-oh.
So we'll hit you back like this.
And that was your blitz?
Yes.
Okay. Now he's armor value 8, so you need a 9.
Let's see, do I want to follow up? No. No.
5.
5. I got an 8. So
Oh, close.
not quite.
One away.
One away. Ugh. I just want to hurt some orcs. That's all I'm in it for. So we'll do a 2 dice block here with the ball carrier onto the black
See, it's
orc.
3, 4, 5 to my 4.
Push.
And sometimes you just have to block with your runner. Sometimes it's a safe. It can be safe, but you tend to not want to block with it.
Right.
But sometimes when you have to, just do it. Because your cage is still fairly safe. It's not.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
And what we mean by cage is usually you have the ball carrier in one spot in a central location, and he has 4 players around him, so that there's no way that he can get hit. So it will take
Gotcha.
normally a crazy dodge, like a 6-up dodge, just to get to him, and then it's almost impossible for the
Yeah,
block.
2 dice block against your.
Yep, because you got an assist. And I have block.
I'm gonna re-roll that then.
Yep. Yep.
There we
There
go.
we go.
It's more like it.
Burning through those rerolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you only have 1 because you used
I
one.
used 1. I went player heavy, so I only bought 2. So I'm not as close.
8. Yeah.
My
Didn't
players
so
aren't as
close.
reliable. I just went more player heavy. So if I screw up, it can really hurt me.
Okay.
Let's see. Whoa.
That's why the fame hurt me
Stand
too,
up.
because normally if there's kickoff events where you can get rerolls, so that's what I'm kind of hoping for is one of those. But Preston's got a +2, so more than likely I'm not getting the reroll. He's going to get the reroll if there's going to be an event that happens.
Right.
I'm gonna try to dodge away.
All right. So agility 3.
Yep.
So you need a 3 up.
I got
And he
one.
fails.
But let's see if he hurts himself.
Nope. Alrighty, turn 4. So this worked out. So I'm going to stand up, take the punishment. Again, you want to try to stand up all the players that you can off the bat. So I'm going to stand up here. Stand up there. I don't like to do that, but okay. Safe actions first. 2 dice.
Safe actions first, always the best.
Safe actions first.
Course of sure.
Yep. Let's knock him here. I will follow through.
Good.
That's there. 8. Nope. I need what? 10s?
You need
You're
10.
up.
Yeah, armor 9 on the Chaos Warriors.
And armor 8 on the
Beastman, yeah.
beastman. Okay. I almost don't want to do this, but I know it pushes. Pushes okay. That's okay.
Push, push, push.
Push, push, push.
Now, why would it be more beneficial to push him towards the other guy? Would it be?
I like to
this
clump all the
guy-
guys together.
Yeah.
Since none of us have guard, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So
Potentially, like, now they can kind of help each other out because they're like.
yeah. Right
Okay.
there.
I was like, well, if they could help each
Because
other
next turn,
out.
if I
Yeah,
knock
they
him
can.
down and he falls in, I'd get a 2 dice.
Okay.
And
Yeah, it's beneficial for him because this player's strength 4, where
Yeah.
all the other ones in here are strength 3.
Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of an advantage against my 2 guys there.
Okay.
so let's throw another.
And if you didn't have the horns, you'd be strength 2.
No, the horns can make me strength 4 if I blitz, but it's only when I blitz. Yeah,
1, 2. One blitz.
you only get one of those per turn. So
I'm gonna take a risk and troll.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw 2 dice. Push.
Alright.
I will push here, and I will follow through. Because that guy hasn't gone yet, so now he's going to go.
Look, his belly's all out. That's so cute.
1, 2,
That's
3,
real southern.
4 for the block.
Look at that belly.
Look at his belly.
1, 2, 3. There. To there. Blitz. 3, 4, 5 for the block. It's a 1 die.
Yep.
Risky, but I got block, so just not a skull. There we go.
That's all you needed.
Okay, so 5. And I will follow through.
Good.
Because that just makes sense. And then I've got to roll. Oh, thank you. Nope, not with the 6. here, right?
Yep. Uh-oh.
And then why not? 1 die straight ahead.
All right.
Again, it's not so bad when you have block. Just don't roll that.
So roll that. Which one was that? This guy here?
Yeah. Don't want to re- Nope. I'm not wasting a reroll because I might need it.
All right, let's see.
Nope. So I feel okay there because he's kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
I've got your guys corralled, so I feel
Mm-hmm.
okay about it. Not great, but okay.
Yeah.
So now his like extra thing is invalidated, so he's helping him, but he's not.
So he's free to do what he wants because he's got nobody around him because that guy's on the ground. When they're knocked on the ground,
But what about him? Is he?
he's engaged with Black Orc. He's not probably going to throw a dice onto that one.
Okay.
Even with 1 assist, he's probably not going to do it because it'd still just be a 1 dice. And he doesn't have any block skill. So basically, I look at a skull as a 1. I look at skull as a 1. Both down as a 2. And anything else is a 3 or above. And I usually think of POW as a 6. So if he would block with 1 dice, there's a 66% chance that he'll make it, but there's a 33% chance he's going to just fall.
And a
over.
third is a really low.
I mean, that's when you think about rolling dice, 1 in 3 chance is not very good.
Yeah.
Let's see. First, we'll stand this guy up.
Did you? Yeah.
And we'll stand this guy up. Knocking everybody else over the process.
Are they facing forward or back?
They're facing backwards if
They haven't gone.
they haven't gone.
Let's see. I've got an idea,
I think I know where.
but I'm not sure I'm gonna pull it off easily.
What's the troll's defense?
Strength 5.
Yeah, strength 5.
He's just a big, dumb guy.
Okay.
And that's a dwarf.
Just a reminder about the giveaway, guys. Also, if you guys are just tuning in, this is the Blood Bowl match between a Chaos Army, or a Chaos team and an Orc team, the Lords of Chaos, and the Gettysburg Steelers. And it's like steel, like you take so it's punny. No, I think that's so funny. I think it's great. We've got an injured player on one team, and we've got a knockout on the other, plus a dead guy on the Lords of Chaos. So, this
He'll
is
be on the necromantic team next week.
Yeah.
yeah. So this is a league, which means that for the rest of this league, that guy's gone.
Yo, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He
you-
doesn't come back.
Yeah, you can kill your players.
Aww.
These games plus 2.
So it would be
1 dice.
it would be
Right. Or
No, it'd be
2 dice.
2 dice would be uphill.
Yeah.
And what we mean by uphill is whenever you're rolling to block, if the person you're blocking is a higher strength than you, you roll 2 dice and then they get to pick. If you're higher strength than them, then you roll 2 dice and then you get to pick. So 2 dice uphill can be very, very scary, but sometimes you have to, especially if you have block and they don't. It's not as risky.
Got.
Stressful?
Trying to figure out what to do.
Lose.
Yeah. Besides that. Because there's.
You do have your goat guys who have horns, so if you blitz, you can get a strength 4 and get away.
Yeah, I know.
But it's risky.
How far can these guys move? Like, can he go help or no? It's not like the Skaven, which like could go
They
like
can
1,000.
move 6 squares.
Each
so
player has a different.
Their average speed, the Beastmen
Okay.
are. Alright, let's stand up the Chaos Warriors.
Board is pretty awesome.
It's like
Thank you,
really
thank you.
cool. What did you use to make this? Just
Water effects. It's almost like you heat it up on the stoves. I got it from a train store. It's not the best stuff, but it's not bad.
Looks really cool. It's like I like that you made it like kind of an authentic sort of thing because it's all damaged, but it's not. That's like on purpose.
Well,
I know what to do.
Orcs, they're poor, so they don't have the most money to for their field.
You're generalizing. Not all orcs are poor, but they don't
Stand
care
this
about
guy
maintenance.
Yeah, they don't care about maintenance.
When I stand this guy up, I want to
4
blitz with him.
Orcs.
Okay.
Or blitzing this guy.
And we can actually we can do these. So if you see it and you like it and you want one commission, we'll make them. I loved making it, and it's legit. It's the same size as the new boards that came out. So if you want to use the passing template, it's legal.
Good. Really awesome board. All right, so he's blitzing your blitzer
Okay.
here.
So strength 6. Yep.
Gotcha.
And you didn't say this, but it folds up and carries like a big box, so it's
Yeah,
super easy to deal with.
Mhm.
Good for
Yeah, 'cause-
transporting.
And
Yeah.
we'll follow up. Well, no, we're not gonna follow up.
What would you say the size of this is? Like about
Well, the board itself is 40 by 20 for the actual
8
field.
does not break your
Doesn't
armor.
break. And
I
then,
will
there's an
stand
extra
this guy
10 on each side, so you're looking at a pretty big board, almost a 4x4.
4 by 4. That's what I was thinking it was.
So now I'll get 1 dice on the blitzer there.
Yeah.
Not like I know about
Warrior.
carpentry, but
Yep.
a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
Something, something, something.
And there's your skull.
That's
And-
my last reroll.
Yep.
Now, do you get rerolls after halftime? Do they start over?
Yes, they'll come back. They'll come back.
Okay.
Would you like to stay or follow?
I'm staying.
Okay. No break. It's the third time. So 3.
Got 3 still do.
Alrighty, I feel good. You used all your rerolls, so now it's all. You better
Yeah.
roll awesome.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. So let's see. 1, 2, 3,
Buena suerte.
4,
Good luck.
5, 6. You can do a short. Go for it. Hand off. That's what I think I want to do.
So if you guys are tuning in, by the way, where are you guys from? Go ahead and comment in the chat. Sometimes I'm checking my phone when the camera's not on me. I'm like looking, and I'll comment back. And we've got our specialist over here for the camera, Justin. He's in the comments. I wouldn't
Go
define
for
him
it.
as a troll.
You're gonna go for it? Okay.
However, be careful what you say.
And a go for it is basically, if you want to move any extra movement past your movement, you roll dice. On a 1, they fall down.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a skull.
You
Don't
can
roll
go
a
for
skull.
it, twice with each player, each turn.
Yep. Unless
He's
you
good.
have a skill. So that you roll a 5, you're good.
Yep. Now we're gonna pass off to him.
Hand off.
Hand off. Actually.
Hand off.
yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, I meant to declare that.
So what's the
that's
difference
okay.
between a pass off and a handoff?
You don't passing. You would have to actually throw it.
Yeah. Hand
And
off.
you-
You just have to make a catch roll.
Yeah. So and you have to be right adjacent to the player right next to them.
So I'm handing off to
It makes
him.
life easier, especially for like orcs where we don't want to throw the ball.
Yep.
It's 1 less roll you have to do.
And he catches on a 3 up.
He got it. So he's got the ball.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And this is a big deal.
It's 5. Go for it. Go for it. So he's in
No,
the
he's
5.
He's
He's
moving
a lineman. Yep.
Nice.
That's why I shouldn't have thrown that block because now he was free. That's why you always remember the guy on the backside. That was basically a screen he just did.
Okay. So this is
I want to go for it, but I don't want to risk it. So.
Yeah, because if you go for it and fall down, you don't have a reroll.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And right now, 3, 4, 5, 6, go for it, go for it. So
you could potentially.
I could potentially go for
But
it.
you have to dodge out.
I'd have to dodge out or throw a block
Yeah,
with
that's
black
true.
orc.
So why wouldn't you try and attack him?
I could try.
Just
It'd
But
be 2 dice uphill
Yeah.
if he rolls.
basically, I roll the dice
skull.
and he gets to pick the result. So if I roll like a pow and a skull, he just picks a skull and I got to fall over.
Yep. Or both down even.
Yeah.
Probably do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm armor 10, or armor 9, I don't care. We'll both go down. More than likely, you're not breaking the armor.
All right, we're gonna try to dodge with the Beast Man here.
Okay, so a 3 up. And he fails, and you have no rerolls left.
Nope.
So it's just like I knocked you down. So then we roll armor.
Yep.
You want me to? I'll let you roll. You can reach over there. 8.
8. He's good.
Okay, so my turn. 5. So I don't like that. 3, 4, 5. We'll just go there. Yeah. Left thinking.
I'm
1,
like
2, 3,
biting
4,
my nails
5.
on the edge of my seat.
We're gonna go for it. So always move the player into the go for it place first. I'm good, and then I'm gonna go for it again. Good. Okay. So that's all right. So I'm there.
Is he a tough guy or no? He's not the big guy.
Yeah, he's
No.
just a regular.
He's just a regular orc. So throw 2 dice. Yep and yep.
Yep.
I'll knock him down. I will follow. Do I break armor? Nope, not with a assault 1. So.
6 is not this.
So now, I think my safest bet is I've got a blitz. So, blitz action, so 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it,
Yep.
and then go for it for the block. So go for it, good.
Yep.
Go for it for the block, good. Oh, there goes my double 6s.
Oh no.
So 2 dice because of the assist.
Yep.
Pow will definitely do it. I will knock him here.
Okay.
I will follow through because I like the sideline. So if you get up,
Yeah.
so armor.
Yep.
Yep. Break with a 10. 9.
That's
Knockdown.
Yeah. Yep.
Now if I had mighty blow, he would have been injured. So now we roll where the ball bounces because it's on that square. So I'll let you roll it up.
All right, let's hope it bounces out. 3. That's towards your end zone.
Yep. So there. And I can't go for it anymore because I've already used it for the go for it for the block. So he's done.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Yes.
Oh gosh, this is so stressful. Now, would you have time to score, like at this point?
He
Like-
could score. He still has 3 turns after this one. So.
Let's do a 2 dice there. Oh, 1 die. I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah, 1 die.
Let's go 1 die there.
Okay.
These are the risky ones. I don't mind. Okay. We'll follow through. 9 doesn't break.
Stop rolling 6s.
Throw 2 dice now because of the assist.
Okay.
I'll go down. I don't mind. Close.
Move.
Nope.
Alright. So now it's my turn 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see.
So right now it looks like the Steelers are taking the advantage.
I'm probably not going to score a touchdown, but my job is to weather the storm.
Yeah, because I'm kicking off to him next drive.
So I'm going to try to just punch the crap out of him next
So
half.
if he stops me from scoring this half, then that's a good thing for him.
Yeah.
because That's really all he has to do. Let's see. Is there any way that I could score?
You got some movement, some free guys, so you have to do some dodging.
Stand this guy up. Stand this guy up.
The eye of a tiger.
Yeah, I know. It's so stressful. Like, what the heck?
Now,
I didn't know it was gonna
as
be
a bashy team, what I'm trying to do, especially if you're going against like a dodgy team, is I'm trying to corral everybody into a big circle, like right here. That way, if he wants to get out and he wants to dodge, these are called tackle zones. So whenever player, any square around that player is a tackle zone. So when they're dodging out, there's a modifier to your roll to dodge. Whereas if you were dodging into a zone that didn't have any player, you wouldn't have a modifier. If you had dodged into a zone where somebody was, then it's a -1. And then up to as many players as there is, so it could be
You
plus
can't
3
move.
or-
Yeah.
But you would have to roll 6 to get out of the way.
Right.
Do 2
6
dice
isn't
block.
always a pass. A 1 isn't always a fail.
Okay.
Do 2 dice block
Mhm.
chaos square on the thrower here.
Push. You're good at those pushes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it seems like that. Let's see.
So I guess in the long run, it was good that you had these guys back here just in case there was a turnaround.
Mm-hmm. See, we'll blitz with this guy.
Mhm.
We'll, stand up. Let's see. We'll blitz with this guy.
Alright. So it'd be a 1 die, because we're both even strength and all of our guys are negated. We both go down.
Yep.
That's why sometimes, when you don't have rerolls, it can really hurt. That's why we try to save them sometimes.
You're good.
Alrighty. Do I break? Nope. So it is my turn 6.
Ooh.
So
3
first
turns
off,
left.
let's stand everybody up. Let me get everybody pointing in the same direction first. So it's going to be standing backwards. Everybody's pointing forward. It's not gone. So 3, 4. There. So he's done.
How many points or how many movements is it to stand up if you're laying on your back?
It's 3.
Yeah.
And you're laying on your stomach, all you can do is turn over?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm going to blitz.
Okay.
Ah. 4. 1 die. I don't like it, but punk. Because I have block.
skill, yep.
Yep. So 4. 5. Yeah, we'll go there. So he's done. Now we'll throw 2 dice, because 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Yep and yep. So now there's 3 squares. So whenever you're blocking, you only have 3 squares. Well, what do you do whenever you have those squares occupied? You put them into one of the occupied ones. Now, when you're blocking, you always have to put them in an unoccupied square. If there's none, you choose.
Mm-hmm.
And then that player gets pushed. So I'm going to push this guy here.
Okay.
I'm going to knock him here. And I'm going to follow.
Sounds good.
Reasons. There's reasons.
Good.
It's good. Yep. 6. So that frees this guy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or if I do this, we could go there, but no. Nah. Because this guy, he moved there. I'm going to try to pick up the ball.
Okay.
So it's a +1 when you try to pick it up. So I normally need a 4 and need a 3. I got it. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good.
So I'm going to go here instead. Because I got to think I'm going to do a partial cage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally I'd want 3 more guys.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
go with what
ideally,
you got.
that's what you want.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to do the safe thing next, and I'm going to throw a 2 dice block with the troll, so I've got to activate him.
Okay.
Hey, he's been good to this game.
Yeah, it's been good.
So 2 dice, because I'm strength 5 to your 4.
Yep.
Push. So I do like this, because now I can kind of corral everything. Now he's done, he's done, he's done, he's done, he's done, and I'm done, because I don't want to risk a 1 die block.
Alright.
Well, I do have a reroll. You know what? This is dumb, I know it, but there we go.
Alright. 7. So I've got a
So does he, even though they're not near each other, because they're both touching him, one would get an assist? On the
Yeah,
other?
and we'll go over a little bit later about assists and maybe some skills in other videos. But if you have players around you, if there's not another player, Jason, some of your players can help with a block to give them a higher strength.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to do something about this before
Yep.
that gets out of hand there.
Because I have 2 turns, so
So it's definitely doable.
6.
You wouldn't even have to
so
go for it.
I wouldn't even have to go for it. I try not to go for it because I swear the minute you go for it, you always roll 1 every time. And if you fail it, you're burning a reroll. And rerolls are valuable, especially to me, because I only start with 2. I don't want to waste them unless absolutely necessary. So I don't
Okay,
like to.
so when you said blitz, like what is a blitz?
Basically, whenever you're blocking somebody, you always have to have that person next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Blitzing means you can move and block only once a turn. Now, if you use some of the special play cards, there's one play card where you can actually blitz another person, but that's some different rules. But normally, you can only blitz one person one time, and it means you can move and block. So if you're gonna block somebody, if you want to block somebody and you don't want to use a blitz, you have to start putting players next to other players.
Okay, cool.
Alright, we're going to do 2 dice block with the Chaos Warrior on your Blitzer here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Got him. hurt him. 8.
Ooh, no.
Getting so close.
You're
I
getting
remember.
close. That's why. That's a nice thing about whenever you're starting a league with like a harsh, stronger team, is that they don't get killed as easily. Now, if you're playing somebody like Skaven, you're gonna get used to your guys just dying.
Right, yeah.
So I don't like it. I like my guys to stay alive and slowly level up. We may not level up like other players, but at least we're gonna not die usually. That's
Okay, so like a Skaven army would get more EXP, like for like.
Well, they're faster, they're more nimble, they can score touchdowns and do throw the ball because you get points for throwing the ball and other things. So we're not very good at that, so we only get maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns a game as being an Orc player,
Okay.
if you're lucky. And so we're not really getting a lot of XP to level our players up.
All right, I gotta try something risky here.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna dodge with the Beast Man.
So I'm guessing a blitz.
Yep, blitz.
Uh-huh.
He's blitzing. Got
Yep.
it.
So 1,
2, 3, 4.
and you get a 2 dice because you are strength 4 on it with
my
horns.
horns. Let's see.
Yep.
Got him. Excellent. We'll hit you straight back,
Okay.
and we'll follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, see how many
Hey,
squares?
Matt.
1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go here. We're not going to follow up. We're just going to
Okay.
move. Actually, we're
Wait
not going to
till-
follow
wait,
yet. We're not following
wait.
up yet.
Oh yeah, that
don't break
definitely doesn't
armor.
break.
Let's see where
If
the
you
ball
didn't see that, it
bounces.
was Snake Eyes.
6. So that's
Straight up.
This way.
So right
towards
here.
me. So
Ready.
he fell there,
Yep.
so it goes to
Yeah.
hit.
A ball always bounces off of him and then moves to the whatever square.
Okay,
Which
so
I feel okay about that because that means I've got it's an adjacent square with players around it. It's harder to pick the ball up because the more players that are around the ball is a modifier to pick the ball up.
Yep.
So right now he normally would need a 3 to pick it up, but because I've got a player there'd be a 4 to pick it up. So sometimes if you can't get to the ball, just throw a bunch of people around it and say, okay, try to get it. And if you fail it, it's just your turnover.
Okay.
We'll do a dodge with the Chaos
Mm.
Warrior.
Dodging.
Yep. It's the
Ah, it works. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna go for it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And he
that's
falls
it.
down. I'll let you roll the armor.
Of course, he falls down.
That's why I don't like to go for it. Nope, no break. Okay, so can I salvage this? Turn 7.
We're like up at the end here, like getting to the finale. But this is of halftime, so
Yeah,
if
this is
you're
the
gonna
first
play
half.
this game, you gotta settle in. This
I've
is
got an
long.
idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reasons.
Okay. I'm gonna try some tricksy passing.
Mhm. Let's.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so 2 dice.
Go.
Push is.
Haha.
Ah.
The push is.
Push.
I'm not the only one.
Blitz.
Okay.
Because right now, let's go there. Right now, that's the safest things to do. So I'm gonna
Right.
blitz. 3, 4 for the block.
Okay.
Deal 1 die, but I have block, so with it I don't need it.
Good.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Do I break armor? Nope, not with a 3. Okay, that's all I want to do because I want to mark him.
Okay.
Pass.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have sure hands, so that means I get to re-roll
Mm-hmm.
to pick up. So
3 up
For-
to 3 roll.
yeah. So normally you want to roll them single, but since I have sure hands, I like to do them both. It just speeds it up. So we're gonna roll them together. So I need a 3, so I got it. That was a go for it. And you know what? I think if we have a passing template, do you have it?
Yeah.
I think it's
It's right back there, yeah.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's like you have different ones. It's short or quick, short, long, bomb.
Right.
So I'm thinking that should be a 4 up. Yeah, because it's a regular modifier. So
Yeah,
anything
so
above
within
that. Yeah.
here's 3
Yeah.
up, within here's 4
So
up.
if I would even go for it twice, I'd still not be in. So I might as well just throw it from right there. Now, when you're throwing the ball, you want to roll them separate because on a 1 is an automatic, you fumble it in your zone. The others are called inaccurate. So we're going to roll it. I have pass.
All right.
I'm going to use it because it's still inaccurate.
Pass.
So it would go to him because I was declaring it there.
Oh,
And then it scatters 3 times.
okay.
So I'll roll. First one's going to be the 1, which is
Left.
This
That way.
Right there.
You're right.
So 1, 7,
7
This way.
is this way.
and then the last one, 5.
5 is this way. So
Okay.
It's kind of like when
Did
we're-
a circle around him.
And then does it bounce again, or I think that's it?
I think that's it.
Okay. And that is my turn because that is the end.
All right. Yep. Since you failed to pass.
Since I failed to pass. Anytime you fail something. Now, if I would have thrown it and it would have scattered 3 times, but it would have landed on a guy and he would have caught it, it wouldn't have been a turnover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll stand up the Chaos Warrior, go 1, 2.
And I just want to make sure on that rule. That's the one I can never remember because I don't ever throw the ball being an orc player. I think the ball just bounces, so it is that one. Because I don't think it bounces again after it hits.
Now you said you're a tournament player. How long have you been playing Blood Bowl?
Just since the new game came out, actually, since the new starter set.
Oh, nice.
But I've quickly come to really enjoy it.
Is this your favorite tabletop?
Yes, I was an Age of Sigmar player. I enjoyed it.
Who did you play with that?
I had a Sylvaneth army, and I've also played Chaos and Stormcast. I have a Stormcast now.
All right. I'm gonna try to. Actually, we'll do a 2 dice block first.
Yeah.
What's through there?
Safer rolls first, and then
Yep.
do your
Yep.
risky stuff.
So we
Yep,
gotcha.
yep.
Excellent.
And elbowed me in the boot, but
Yep.
that's okay. Abuse, guys.
10. We got it.
Uh-oh, you
Finally.
broke it.
Finally
See what
broke some
happens.
orc armor.
7 stunned.
Oh, damn it. Finally happens and I don't get anything.
Stunned is face down.
Face down, and then
So he missed the next
basically
turn, basically.
Next turn to just sit there.
Okay, we'll do another 2 dice block.
Yep.
Do it on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Follow up. Let's see if
Just
we
like
do-
the Falcons were in the lead
Yep.
and now they gotta go lose. Like,
Oh.
All right, now we're gonna do a blitz and dodge.
Okay. Oh, come on, 1s and 2s. Yes!
Oh, that's
Enough
not
of
what
it.
I needed. It's not what I needed.
Alright, yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Okay, so I don't think I want to do anything but pick up the ball and score a touchdown because I think that's the only thing I really need right at this time.
Yeah,
So this is
yeah.
turn 8. So I have to pick it up on a 3-up.
Mhm.
I do have a reroll because I haven't used it.
Yep.
I'll borrow some dice.
Okay.
So let's do that because I don't. Okay,
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movement. So go for it. Yep, and then go for it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that the end zone or was that?
Yeah, this is the end zone. Yeah, that's just extra.
I thought you said you rolled 1s when you went for the end zone, but you didn't.
No, that's why I saved them. I didn't want to use them too much, so that was number 53.
WN.
Well, that was a good score, I guess.
Now that makes it tough because as a player who is slower to score, like you and I, whenever you get the ball the first half and then your opponent scores, it almost puts you behind the 8 ball. So
Yep. Yep.
I go back to 2 re-rolls, which isn't much, and then you set up your team
And
see
those
if
guys
and
come
see
back.
if if they're in
So,
reserves, they
4-up.
automatically come back.
Well, they got KO'd.
They got
though,
KO'd.
So let's see.
So 4 up.
Nope.
And yes.
So that comes back.
And it doesn't matter since we have no skills, you don't have to declare. Now, if you're playing and the opponent's a little bit higher, you can buy things like Bloodwiser Babes, which gives you a plus to your roll to get back in. So I need a 4. Yep, good. Black Orc's back.
Of course it is.
This game.
Of course he is. So now you start with the ball.
I will. So he'll set up. So what he does is he sets up his team, and then I put my guys around to where I want for my advantage. So that's the nice thing about sometimes whenever you kick off is the next half. As long as you can weather the beating you're going to take, you can usually have a pretty good advantage the second half.
Yeah.
Yep, I pretty much botched that one, so we're gonna witness my team getting destroyed now.
Well, if I didn't go for that one block with the skull with the blitzer in that corner, and if I didn't get that lucky 2 go for it,
yeah.
you would have been down here. There was nothing I could do because I had nobody even close. That's why I left the one blitzer over here. It's because I knew that if he came back around, I
least
wanted
you
to
had
have somebody
something.
there. Because if he
Right.
would have been
Yeah.
there and I had everybody here, there's no way I could get there. Then he
Yeah.
would just take next turn, go to the corner, and sit and go, okay, when you coming, you going to get there? And then,
Right.
then he wouldn't have to do anything. He would just eat the clock up until it was my time. So,
All set up.
let's throw some big boys on the line. And why not there?
So I decided to, you would think that normally you'd want to put your heaviest hitters on the front line, but I like to put my beastmen up there because I'm going to get hit first turn on this drive. So I would rather have the beastmen get hurt potentially than have Chaos Warriors getting knocked out.
Yep. And I like to set my defense up for a blitz. So I like to kind of set guys so that you can't get around because sometimes...
Yeah, you never want to leave like 2 squares on the sides because you can always get that blitz.
Yeah, because if they get the blitz, it can knock you right out.
Yep.
And these are things he did not teach me when he taught me how to play the game.
That's smart.
And
So he wanted to
level
win,
tactics.
I guess.
And
Next
sometimes
level.
I like to leave them back 1 extra square because if I get the kickoff where I can move up 1, then I can all of a sudden get more blocks.
Yeah, the quick snap.
Yep.
Yep.
But there we go. I think I am set up,
All right.
and you
I
have
wanna
the
be
ball.
elite. Can
I want to
You
learn.
have 3 rerolls.
we do this?
We should do a
We're gonna do a Justin Michelle
We
game.
should get them to coach us, and then we do a
Yay!
game.
That's definitely gonna happen.
Let's put it over here.
I just have to be honest. I get a little. I'm salty, like as a
too
player.
easy. Or is it just one?
1d6 and a d8. 5 to the 3.
So 3 straight back.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 5. Perfect kick.
Perfect.
Unless it bounces.
Bounces out of the end zone. Come on, bounce out of the end zone.
Yeah, sure does.
Okay, good. So that leaves me options now. Do I want to give it to my thrower who's all the way back here, or do I want to try to give it to somebody who's a little bit closer up and has a block? Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Give it to the trolls.
I would love to because he's strength 5, but he is really stupid, so sometimes he might just sit there.
Yeah.
And since he has no skills, do I want to do that?
I think it'd be fun.
No,
I think it'd be fun
no.
too.
I think, yeah, no.
Totally give us the troll.
Okay, so let's start turn 1.
Yep.
2 dice block because I have an assist here.
Okay.
Push. I'm not going to follow up. I've got reasons.
So you can follow up with a push.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With a push
2
or
dice
not.
straight ahead.
Yep.
Pow or pow. I'm not going to follow up. No need to get up in there to just get punched. Sometimes, as a basher team, you don't always have to, breaks. You don't have to get up into a fight. You want to be tactical. Casualty. With
He died?
Number 99.
Possibly.
Oh, no, this guy's been a punisher because that's his second one today.
Oh, wow.
So let's see. 54. So that is, I think
Seriously
it's
injured somehow.
yeah, it's a serious injury, so it's a skill. 54 is a smashed ankle, so you're -1 movement on that player.
Sweet.
So
Sounds good.
okay, who was that? Minus movement on
Number 7.
number 7. Okay. Alrighty.
Well,
so
he's
I
getting
get.
chucked in the pit.
So what's your little notepad? What's
That's just to remember what points you get points for doing these things. So
Okay.
it's to remember what their skills are, what skills they have less.
and you're not writing it down because
He's keeping track of it.
Yeah.
because he's
I'm
keeping
not
it.
following through. Nope, 1s don't do it. No matter what.
That's
Okay.
freaking Facebook Live.
6. So I'm gonna go there. This is the cage. Now I'm gonna build a cage. A little one.
Go. Sounds good.
2, 3, 4. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need somebody to bless my dice. Somebody on the internet bless my dice.
Now
so
this
that
is
I
a
can roll
cage.
better.
So if you're looking above, here's a cage. I've got the ball carrier, and he has 4 points. This is your best. There's other cages where there's going to be a guy here, 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 and here, but this kind is your best because nobody can get in.
Yeah.
Now when you're building a cage, you don't want to have players near it. So I got to get rid of one of these guys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In fact, this kind of cage is better. You'd think maybe like having him completely surrounded would be a good thing, but actually it turns out that might not be the case because if you have 2 guys here, for instance, and this guy gets blitzed, now you're able to, the person who's blitzing can manipulate where the ball carrier is actually positioned. So he might be able to push you out here, or he's got another guy waiting for you. Or
Now if you have other skills like guard, then if you put 4 guys with guard around it, it's not as bad.
Right, yeah.
But that's another time. So, what do I want to do now? Do I want to activate the troll?
Do you want to activate the troll?
Go for it. Go for
He's
it.
been activating every turn so far, so.
Go for it here.
Okay.
Okay. Now the troll will throw a 3 dice block because I'm 5,
Yep.
6, 7. And you're only strength 3, so that's double. So does the troll activate? Ooh, yeah. And then it's 3 dice. That's why you always roll 3, because if not, I would have went down. And I'm going to not follow through. Oh. So this is a +1 to this roll. Oh. Nope, 8 doesn't do it. Even with the, or 7 with the +1.
Yep.
I haven't blitzed yet, so let's.
A little outnumbered here as well.
Blitz. 1, 2 for the block.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. I'm not going to follow through. 3, 4. Oh, yeah. So it was 1, 2, 3. I'd have to go for it. No, I'll just go there instead.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't want to go for it.
Decision.
8, no. 8 doesn't break. And I've got one more guy left, so what do I want to do with him? I'm not trying to leave anybody to block me. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, 6, and now that's a dodge.
Yep.
3 up. Yep. That's it. That's my turn.
All
Turn
right.
1.
So I gotta ask, next game, because you have a casualty, do you come back with one less player, or do you get to use one of your other?
Potentially. Well, like those guys are just extra models that I have for when I purchase new players on my team. But right now, I'd be one less player unless I purchased a new Beastman to replace him.
Would you be able to do that, even if you lost?
Yeah, potentially, because depending on how I get my winnings, I might earn enough money to hire a new
I
one.
think the max you can have is 16 players at any time you can purchase. A lot of our teams, we're not going to have too many extras because it just inflates your team cost. And it's just not worth it. But sometimes you want to have some extras on the field. But
Okay. And we are gonna have like a thing about team cost, right? Like
yeah, I'll do one on down the line of trying to, if you want to build a team, well, how do you build one, or what do you want to build, or you got the new set, what's a good thing to start with? So I'll probably end up doing a video on that down the line. But we're going to start off with just showing some videos on the game itself. And then down the line we'll do a how-to of different skill sets,
Okay.
how to set up a team. So
We're gonna
we'll do
blitz
the full gambit.
the troll.
Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6. I'm strength 5.
Position my guys in such a way that you don't get any assists or anything. So I get 2 dice.
Yes and yes.
Getcha.
So you knock me down, I'm guessing here or here?
We'll go. Towards
Right
the,
here.
towards the side
Okay.
line.
So that's a knock me down there. Nope.
9, not quite.
And what's his?
9.
Yeah, I'm armor 9.
Yes,
Basically,
I'm
across the board, I'm armor 9. I'm very hard to break.
All right. Let's see.
Here's a good question. Have you guys compared the old Blood Bowl kit to the new ones? Preston, you've been playing for a while, did you?
Yeah, I mean the new Blood Bowl kits are great compared to the old ones.
Right.
What they can do with plastic now is really awesome compared to like I last week I painted an old school Wizard Man Blood Bowl team, and it's nice for like a nostalgic value, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the old school models are kind of cool for that, but. But like looking at the new Dwarf team or the new Skaven team, the poses are just so much more dynamic and there's more options. Like the Lizardman team, there's like basically one cast for this, the Saurus blockers or whatever. So it's not really that intriguing or interesting.
Problem I have with the old ones, and that's because we handle these models. I mean, you see when we're putting them down, we're moving them. You start buying metal and the paint chips. If you're a painter, I mean, you don't want to handle these that much. So I personally like plastic because it just can handle the wear and tear a little more than the others.
We're gonna foul with the Beastman on your troll.
Man,
This is probably why I'm rolling so bad. It's just karma coming out.
yeah,
Fouling
I'm supposed to be the fouler. As an orc player, don't be afraid to foul, especially with, you want to use your crappy players, aka my lineman, because if he gets caught and taken off the field, what do I care? He's an orc.
Or Goblin too.
Or Goblin, yeah.
Player for
Goblin shouldn't even be on my team.
Let's see. Well, that's it for me.
Okay, so Preston's cheater. He likes to try to do it the dirty. He doesn't like to do a fair
I've got to
fight.
even the odds somehow here.
Yeah.
John said you were a cheater too, man. I don't. He's been cheating a lot of bat reps.
Let's see. 2 dice
I mean,
block.
John the dirty cheater
Yep.
told you I'm a cheater.
Since we don't have any skills, he knocks him down. This time I am going to get up in there to fight. So, nope, not with a 7. Let's throw 2 dice onto the Beastman, because I'm strength 4. Pow. We'll follow through. Do I break armor? Nope, not with snake eyes. So let's try to make another cage since we seem to be going this way. Let's activate the troll just to get him up to. Yep.
Smart
He has
troll.
not been dumb.
He's been going to troll school.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it. I don't like to go for it, but I'm going for it. And why not? One more. And the reason is I don't want you to be able to just dodge out of stuff. That seems to be your thing.
Oh, really?
Now, what do I do? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I can throw a 2 dice block because 3, 4, 5 into your 4. So it's a 2 dice. Yep. I will knock him. I'm not following through. I'll show you why. Because I'm building a cage right there. I don't break armor with a 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to go here again.
Dr. Pepper, the official beverage of Blood Bowl.
Now I've got one more guy that can do something. So he's gone. I'm going to move here. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I don't want the thrower to get hurt. People will target him.
Yep.
Did I blitz?
I'll
say I did. Because I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I think I did. No, I didn't. Because I knocked him there, here, and here. I haven't blitzed
Yeah, I don't
yet.
think so.
Blitz. 1, 2, 3 for the block.
Okay.
Well, actually, if I do this, yeah, I will go there. Yeah. Pow. Man, I'm really. Do I want to follow through? Yeah, cause I don't know why. 10 breaks. Stun. 6. Do I do a 2 dice uphill? No, I'm going to dodge. Yeah. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is my turn. So I've got my cage. I tried to. I didn't leave myself a lot of good spots. I left some people around them to take blocks. So at best, he can block me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times with the blitz. So sometimes it's not always good to be right in somebody's face. But I'm an orc. I want to get up there and punch people. And he's already short, so I don't mind the numbers game now as much.
Yeah, I think you're in a pretty good spot at the moment. So we'll stand this guy up. And I'll give us 2 dice with this guy.
Because the assist with the Beastman.
Yep.
Yep. Now, as you start gaining skills, the 1 dice blocks aren't nearly as dangerous. I mean, you still don't like to do them. I never like to do them, but nobody. They're not nearly as bad.
Give it 2 dice block on that.
I guess I just need an army that's painted.
Yep.
Oh, got my dwarves right here. Yep.
Yeah, if only, you know, I
Break
had.
armor.
Nice thing about
An
the
orc
new
army at the house.
dwarf team that just came out is, as a player, you pretty much have everybody you need. You don't have to buy anybody else. It makes a perfect team value of a competitive list. So
Yeah, I was wondering about that because obviously.
a lot of the teams, like my orc team, I had to buy an extra couple players because you need 4 blitzers, you need 4 black orcs, and it only comes with 2. Okay.
Blitzing with the Chaos Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's a pretty cool looking team too.
5 to the blitz.
I tried to do it after the lines, Detroit Lions. I was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
do a Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got the blue. It's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
but I didn't want to sit there and paint all the line symbols. This is too much. And I was like, no way.
Yeah, and somebody might like really
Right.
want this but
Nice.
hate the lions.
Yeah, that's true.
So they all have like different style braids in their beards. It's cool.
Yeah, they got a lot of beard action, which is awesome.
Lots of beard action.
We've got some beard action going on in here too. A little goatee and
A
beard.
little bit. Not quite onto the same level as the
No,
dwarves.
not quite.
One day, right?
Let's see if we break armor.
So cool.
Or you broke
football.
armor,
We
so,
broke armor, let's see
so
what
injury
it is.
table.
That football.
8 knocked out. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
I'll take
blitzer.
it. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. This is the football, so you guys can see. It's like nice and shiny gold. It's really cute.
Oh yeah.
Ignore my nails, by the way. They're probably going to be featured in a lot of stuff.
Alright, we will.
I don't know how you pick anything up with them.
You learn.
I'm
I've
never
had,
going to learn because I'm not going to have them. So.
Right. Well, I've had nails since 2011,
Okay.
so they've gotten longer and longer and longer, and
Stand
sometimes,
up.
and then it gets to a certain point where I start breaking them, and I go, okay, it's time to get them short again.
Stand up and try to dodge.
Okay, so dodge on a 3. There you go. So 4.
4, 5, 6.
There you go. And what you're trying to do here, from what I can tell, is whenever you break open cage, you want to try to move other players around the cage. That way they can't just move up and assist.
Yeah, you don't want them to be able to reform the cage. or
Yep.
Knock your guys off. Ideally, I'd want to be able to make it so he'd have to blitz with his ball carrier to get away or
Yeah.
dodge away.
Yeah. But it looks like could be a
Probably
little
not
difficult.
bad, yeah.
That's why I put that guy there, so you can't really dodge out.
I am in dodge here though.
Okay, so 3 up. Good. And you're doing good with these dodges.
So that's
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Somebody said that they were waiting for Pro Elves or Undead, which is the vampire counts. Have you guys played against or with either of those?
I've played against both, actually.
Yeah, I've played pretty much all the teams online at least.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm not very good with elves personally. I've just never been able to do it right.
Yeah.
But the undead are pretty good. They're kind of like the cool thing about the undead teams is they're big guys. They're strength 5 players. Don't have any nega traits. And what I mean by negative traits is, like, for instance, the troll, every time he wants to activate the troll, he has to roll a d6, and on a 1, it doesn't do anything for the turn.
Mhm.
But the mummies, they don't have that problem. They're
Yeah.
just a little bit slower.
Yeah, movement 3,
Yeah.
strength 5, and they don't have loner, so if they want to reroll, they don't have to
Yeah,
do it on
they're like
4 up.
more of a part of the team,
Yeah.
the undead, which is cool. I really like the Khemri team because you get 4 of those big
Yeah.
mummies. The only problem with them is they've got the disintegration or whatever it is, where they like re-roll double for the injuries. or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah. So yeah, I've had some bad games against underworld teams with the werewolves cutting down my mummies. Let's see. So that's that.
Are there any specific teams that get bonuses against
Oh,
other
it's your
teams?
turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
No, so it's an even playing field.
The dwarves can't just kill the orcs? They should be able to.
Turn 3. So some teams are better than others. If you have orcs are a good one. Chaos are pretty good. They're up there. Dwarves are a higher tier team because they all come with block automatically, basically, which is annoying.
Dwarves
Yeah.
are really good. They're really the only downside with dwarves is their slowness.
Yeah, they're very slow.
But if you create, like you were saying about the troll, like if you create that roadblock, you make it difficult for the other person to
Let's go.
get
Blitz.
by you.
1, 2. 2 dice with the assist because it's strength 4 and 1. 5.
All teams get bonuses on halfling teams.
Yeah, because the halflings are like the worst team. Their bonus is that you're playing against halflings.
3, 4. There. Do I break
Well
armor?
then, so why would anybody play it?
I break armor, and it is a 8 knocked out. Okay, that worked.
That's not good.
That's good for me. So, before we do anything else, or do I want to do anything else?
Oh, the vampire counts will be cool.
Yeah, vampire counts and halflings are similar. And they just fall in the same category of tier.
2 dice.
Like you can really split the Blood Bowl teams up into tiers, and so like the lowest tier is going to be vampires,
10
halflings.
breaks. And a 11 casualty with...
I'm trying to explain things. My whole team's dying.
Sorry, you're going. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
After
cry. I gotta take a cry break.
miss,
for that.
so that guy's missed next game. Your Chaos Warrior.
Jesus.
Number.
Well, see ya. I guess I'm retiring this team.
So that opens up a lot now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, I'm just trying to get it so that you have to go around. So I've got a tackle zone here, and then these guys got a tackle zone. So you really don't have much that you can.
As long as you don't trip over yourself, I think you'll score touchdowns.
Yeah. You never know.
Wait,
So we're gonna go there. This troll's been awesome today. Is he going to continue it? Nope.
Finally.
I shouldn't have said that. So he's stupid. So whenever they roll really stupid, they don't have tackle zones anymore. So you can just run around them.
Wow.
So which is annoying. So let's call it a day there because
Okay.
I don't want to take any risks. One die and get a guy free. I want to make you dodge.
I'm going to try to hurt you.
Oh.
At this point. I'm done.
The poor Chaos have basically been defeated here. Let's see. Do a 2 dice block.
Yep.
What would it take for you to come back from this? Or you wouldn't?
I would have to basically injure a player each of my blocks from here on out.
Yeah, because even if you blitz and you knock him down, this guy would have to pick the ball up and then throw it down the field or throw it to somebody. I mean, it can happen. It could happen. Because you've been dodging, so.
Let's see.
Jack said halflings get tree
That guy
milk and extra
blocked.
meals.
He blocked.
He blocked. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Halflings-
I don't know. I mean, like,
Halflings get
What
one.
are what are meals?
Oh, Halfling Chef?
Yeah.
ooh.
So Halfling Chef, because Halflings are a very difficult team to play with. You roll 3d6 at the beginning of each half.
For each 4 plus, you
For
get to
each,
steal
yeah,
a
4 plus,
reroll.
you take their reroll.
It's pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I
they
actually
needed.
love playing Halflings. It's one of my favorite teams to play if you do it right.
I would love to see a Halfling team done by Games Workshop.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I actually love playing the underpowered teams just because they're fun.
Mhm.
Let's see. We're going to blitz with this guy.
Okay, so Doge.
So we're going to dodge.
3 up. There you go.
I like
So
halflings because they're
1, 2,
cute.
3, 4,
Would never play with them
5,
because they're big.
6.
And then go for it, right? To
Yep.
block.
Go for it.
There you go. So 2 dice.
2 dice. Because the horns.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
You got me.
I'll hit you over here.
Yep. Armor. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Ball bouncy. 7.
7,
That's
which
this
goes
way.
out.
is out. So what happens when you kick? So it would come off from here.
Mhm.
Now you knocked it. The fans are going to take it. So on a D3, you would go 1, 2, 3. We'll say. So
Okay.
then we roll to see which direction it's going. So
Right, so
3 and 4 goes straight out this way. 1 and 2 goes this way. 5, 6 goes that way. So straight out.
Straight
now
up.
it's 2d6. That's how far they go. So the fans are like putting it back in place and go. So 6. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it would bounce a d8 to the 2. So that actually worked for you because you could dodge out, pick it up, pass it, and then go.
yep, that is something I can do.
Because this guy didn't go yet. Remember, he didn't
Oh, that's
activate.
right. It just helps with the block.
Yep.
Let's give it a shot.
There you go. See.
We're gonna do a pass action. Or dodging.
Dodging. And always remember to declare your passes first before you do anything, because if it fails, then you'd be like, oh, boo-boo.
He dodges. So 1,
1,
2, 3, 4,
5. So picking it up on a 3 because you're agility 3. You
Yep.
get the +1 to pick it up.
I'm gonna
You can
reroll.
Reroll it. Yep.
Come on. Yep.
There you go.
So that was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I use over here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now you use your revolve. So going for it can be scary.
Yeah. Let's see.
Or you could try to pass it, which I think is just going to be a regular pass on a 4-up.
Yeah. Let's see if I go for it, I would get a 3-up pass though.
Yeah.
Which is what
I
you
think
want.
you might want to go.
So I can go.
No, you have to go for it twice because
Yeah,
it has to be.
twice. So what are the odds? Going for it twice and then a 3-up pass, or just a 4-up pass? What's better odds?
I don't like going for it because I always. But if it's inaccurate, it's still going to fly around them guys. So.
True.
It's better to get the ball away from this area,
Yeah,
either
they're
way.
But if you roll a 1, it's going to fumble in that zone.
I'd still be standing up though, so
Yeah.
that's actually probably better because if I try to go for it, I could potentially
Fall, and then I could pick up and go.
Yeah. So.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't want to tell you. But,
We'll try pass.
so 4 up.
This guy.
It would have failed, so you would have failed anyway. So it's a fumble
Yeah.
because anytime a 1, so there's modifiers.
Shut up.
So
You roll so many ones.
I'm terrible at rolling dice. Okay, it's not a skill I ever picked
I thought
up.
I was bad. This
so
is great.
D8,
This
it
is
scatters
hilarious.
to the 1.
I've never seen this type
He
of
just drops
Pokemon
the
cards
ball.
before. Lol.
Okay,
All right, that's it.
turn 4. So why did he fumble the ball when he was throwing it? Whenever you're throwing, can I see the scatter, the passing template? Okay, so you've got your passing template. Depending on, so this is a +1 to pass, quick pass. This is a regular modifier, so it's just whatever your agility is. Then you've got a -1 to your pass and a -2. Whenever you throw it, a 1 is a fumble. So let's say you rolled a 3 on a long ball. That's -2, so that's still a 1.
Mhm.
So that's how you can fumble it. So depending on how your agility and your passing
Right, yeah.
skills, sometimes it can be safe to not throw it. That's why you always throw, whenever you have a pass skill, you roll the first one. If it's not what you want, then you can roll the second one. Because if you rolled them together like I did with sure hands, you wouldn't know which one was the fumble because that could have been the first one or it could have been the second roll. So it's
Right.
important. So never roll those two together. Okay, so turn 4.
Yep.
That was your turn 3.
Good.
Let's do
Yeah,
some
so like what I was saying with the different tiers of teams, the lowest tier is the ogres, the vampires, the halflings, and the goblins. And they do that. It's actually nice that they included like these lower tier teams in the game because Blood Bowl really is a game where like the skill gap can make a imbalanced game. You know, if you're a very experienced player and you're playing against a very brand new player, you're gonna steamroll them. You know, and so if you're that
I'm gonna beat you the
experienced,
first time. Let's not bring that up.
potentially, I mean, chances are you'll do better than the new player if you can roll dice better than me.
Okay. Let's try to activate the troll.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. Let's just go there. That's just easier.
So the experienced player can pick up a team like halflings, and then it's more of a challenge for them
Yeah.
against the new player.
I like the goblins, especially they have some new players that just came out. I want to try the hooligan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. Hooligan, yeah.
What's he do?
He has disturbing presence and he gives you a reroll because he's got fan favorite, which is kind of cool.
Interesting.
So I've moved some of my players. So I've moved him to basically mark the ball and to give my assist. I've marked him here. I've got my throw free. I kind of moved some more. I've moved 2 black orcs up, so that way, no matter what you do, you're only going to get a 1-die block. I'm going to keep this black orc here because I'm going to block with him shortly because he'll have an assist.
You basically fucked me.
So I'm going to blitz. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the block. Because I don't want to knock him this way and have him close to the ball. I want to knock him away. So 2 dice block. I do have block skill. Double
Ooh,
skulls.
happy with
That's
that.
why I want to.
Just-
That's why you do your safe ones first. Well, I almost got it there. Almost got knocked down again. So that was 4, 5.
Somebody asked, so nat ones
There.
and modded ones are always fumbles?
Hmm?
So natural ones and modded ones are always fumbles?
Always a fail. Always a fumble. Ones are always a fail. Yep. Do I break armor? No.
Sixes are always a success.
Yeah, success. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go for it. I hate going for it, but gotta do it. Nope. And now I have sure hand some. Now I can roll these together because it's okay. So I need to show a 3 up. So I did.
Jack said goblins shouldn't have a limit to the amount of players on the pitch. They can't count.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start a
Yeah, I
goblin
agree with
team.
that.
And
They
then
try and cheat whenever they can. So
oh yeah, if you're not cheating with a goblin team, you're doing something wrong. Because every turn you're gonna get your butt kicked.
Yeah.
Because it takes like 4 or 5 of them just to block, like assists.
Yeah, goblins are great.
Yeah. Now you can do things like in elite if you're going to do tournaments or if you have a low team value, you can have 2 trolls and then you can have Ripper, which is another troll. So you can make them a little more, a little tougher. But it's still that the trolls on a 1, they don't do anything. Like ugh.
Yeah, that's the way you want to do halflings too. If you're doing a league, you want to make a halfling
2
team around
dice
like
there with assist. Yeah.
around like 50k team value.
POW will definitely work.
So that way you're always getting enough inducements to get your
Through.
halfling master chef and deep root trunk.
Do I break armor? No. 7. So I have got 1 guy left. What do I want to do with him? Well, I got 2. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. Go for it. I've got reasons, and I don't have a good reason. So you get to roll armor because I want. It's easier. Nope. That was my turn. So I've kind of guessed. I've got a safe spot, a very safe spot actually.
Yep.
Now, if you would dodge, it'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Go for it. You'd still, you know, it's
Right. I'd have to go for it twice.
yeah.
I mean, sure. Why not? Let's give it a shot.
All right, Blitz.
Got nothing better to do.
Blitz on the 3 up. Yep. So that'd be
1, 2.
that's
Go for
6.
it.
Yeah.
Nope.
You have a reroll. Here.
Down
you
to
got-
1 now.
All right. You're down to 1.
No, I'm down to 2. Sorry.
2. I was gonna say.
So
So you burned a reroll. Now you can reroll that. So now. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Good thing we
so
don't do
armor on
applause for
him.
everyone.
So you.
yeah.
I'll roll it. Why not? Nope, he doesn't get broken. So, turn 5. Let us. First off, let's get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This went downhill pretty quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or let's go here to mark him, because that way he can't just get up and do stuff. So 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go there.
Yep.
Now, why am I trying not to score? Why am I not running into the end
Because
of the
you're
gun
not
for it?
really like
I don't want to risk, and I want to eat the clock up so that he has less time to score.
Yeah. Just wants to add insult to injury,
Oh yeah.
even though he's already got 1 point ahead of me. So there's no potential way I could probably score.
No. So
four
2
tries.
dice,
Aha.
and I already used my. No, I haven't.
No. Yeah. I'll just.
Do I care?
Probably not.
No. So, sometimes you don't have to use your reroll. 9 doesn't break, but close. 7 doesn't break. Because I have you marked,
Mm-hmm.
you can't get all the way over there anyway, so why would I burn a reroll when I might need it later?
Yep. Very valid points. All those. Let's see what will stand up.
Uh-huh.
We'll blitz with this guy.
Okay. So 3, 4 for the block, because I'm guessing you're knocking that guy over.
Yep.
Yep. So that was 4, 5, 6. Now, when you block, it costs some movement, but if you follow through, you don't add to that.
Right.
So
They didn't kick off touchdowns.
John's talking
Do
about
one dice
cheating with
block.
skating.
Yeah, and then Jack said.
1 die block,
What does that mean?
skull,
I don't know.
because you
I need to
didn't
look
use your reroll, but is
I
it
don't
worth
even
it?
care.
Uh-oh, the salt's coming.
I'm done.
So, this is my turn 6. I'm going to stand up and be done. Is everybody facing the right way? Let's get everybody on the same page here. Okay, this is where I can do some safe stuff. So, up and done. So that's our 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Oh, he hadn't... He was like that because he hadn't gone yet. You just stood
Good.
up.
Good.
Blitz. 2 dice. 1, 2 to the block.
Alright.
Pow.
Good.
3, 4. Now, why am I doing that? That's marking. So if he dodges, he's going to have a -1.
Right, you can't dodge out. It's square.
Nope. So there. That leaves my thrower to basically go here.
Alright.
There. Oh, he loses the ball. Okay, now, what do we do? Let's get the troll involved, because I want to get some star player points. Okay, 3 dice, because he has 2 assists.
Yes.
5, 6, 7 to 3 is more than double.
Not enough.
Not enough. That's okay. I'm going to leave him here. He's not going to activate. He's going to throw 2 dice. Push. I'm going to push here, but I'm going to stay.
Okay.
So that he can get... He's like a pinball today. There we
There he
go.
goes.
That's all I needed. Whack. And I will follow through. Do I break armor? Yes. Stunned.
Alright.
And that is my turn because why do I want to activate somebody that could... you know what? What does it matter? One die block.
Haha.
I haven't used a reroll. This time I think I will. Push.
Oh.
There we go. So my rerolls are gone, but I think at this point it's pretty safe to say I'm okay.
See, this is my turn.
6.
6, yeah. All right. Blitz.
Okay, so dodge.
4 up.
So 4 up.
Hey.
And then a 3 up.
Nope.
Reroll.
Forget my last reroll.
No, you
So you
got
still
one
get
more left.
one.
Got one.
You still want one more.
Nice.
Falls down. I really thought you were going to get it there for a second.
I did too.
Okay, so let's do the safe stuff. Do-do-do-do.
So the next person that
Go
plays
for
your
it.
team is gonna have some like
To
XP
go
to
for
go
it.
against.
And then I'm going to go for it one more time. Okay. That was dangerous. There's probably a dumb thing to do. So he would unstun. Troll. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 4 to there. 4 to there. Don't need to be in all that. Let's throw a 2 dice. There. I have block. Nope. 4. This was my turn 7.
I really want to play now.
1, 2, 3,
I'm watching
4.
it.
We got a league now.
There.
Yeah.
Our next
like-
game will be against
What's your
2
team,
different
though?
people. We can't do the
What's
same.
my
There we
team
go.
though?
And
What
I
team?
am
Preston's got a pain.
done.
Preston's
We've
got
got
a,
an orc, a human, and a Skaven team you can use.
I am
Which one do you want?
finito.
maybe Skaven. Maybe I'll do that
I
since
think
there's so
that's
many
my turn.
aggro
I'm
teams.
letting the clock go down one more turn.
Go.
Your turn 7. I'm trying to just cage up Eve no matter what. I've won the game, but I do want to score again. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to run the score up. I hate running the score up, but you know, star player points when you're in a league.
Blitz.
Okay, so 5.
Nope.
Reroll.
Yep. Might as well. Hey, I got
There
it.
you go. And then 4.
Yep.
4 up.
Fucking hit you out of bounds.
If you do this,
Sure.
I'll be shocked.
Oh my god, yes, it's a 6.
Oh man, so now it's 2 dice. I shouldn't have put myself on the edge like that. And then double skulls. Nope, off the field.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then automatic injury roll. Do you want to follow
The
through?
names now.
No.
Name calling.
Damn, I thought I had it there. Shoot.
That 5 up dodge roll.
Okay, so what do the fans think?
Elfish Beastman. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it goes this way.
Okay, so 2d6. So it's off the pitch, so it would go to here, and then it's off, so it would actually start from here.
Okay.
Yeah. So now the ball moves again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. So straight ahead, 2d6. So this would be 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, and then the fans do the injury roll. Just reserves. So anytime that is straight reserves, that's my reserve stuff.
Yeah.
And then the ball bounces one more time to the 1. Okay. Do you want to do any more moves with your Beastman, the one that blitzed?
No. Just
Okay.
gonna stay put.
Okay.
Stand this guy up. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
All right, turn 8. So we've got one thing I can really do. I can try to score a touchdown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it'll be a handoff. So handoff. 1, 2, 3. Picking it up on a 3, and that's game.
Alright.
Well, you get a turn. So it's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it bounces to the 4.
which is off this way.
Okay.
So 1,
One,
2,
two,
3,
three,
4,
four,
5, 6.
Okay, so
That
it's this
way.
way. So from here, 2d6.
This is a good thing.
6 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Catches it on a 5.
Right,
5.
this is the guy.
Yeah, because of the 5. Yep. So it bounces off him. Ball is going to go to the
8, which is that way.
right here.
Yep.
Okay. So now it is your turn 8.
Nice. I wish I could
So
score a
you could
touchdown.
start players, and try to get some points. Or you
Yeah.
try to
Just
do
go
some-
for it 8
You
times.
can do a block here, a 2-dice block. You could pick it up and pass it to try to get something.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, don't ever just give the game up because you can still get points for the
This
next
one.
game.
Right. Take
I
this
was
out.
just saying I can't score a touchdown. It's
Yeah,
not
you
close
can't
enough.
score.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But I shouldn't have put my thrower so far towards the end zone. I thought a 5-up, 4-up would be a tough thing to do, but I'm wrong.
Do a blitz. Push. And we'll try to pick up the ball and
Say
do a
pass.
pass.
So picking up on a 3-up, no reroll.
Yep.
And then you probably
Pass.
so it'll be a 3-up, push your agility. Yep, and then a 3-up to catch. There you go. So who was that got the throw?
Number 11.
Okay, number 11. And then that's it.
Yep. And
Do you want to do anything? Because you don't have any more blocks to throw. There's no point.
You could go
Okay.
for it 5 times.
Again.
You can only go for it twice.
Twice, yeah.
unfortunately.
Now, if you have some skills, you can go for it 3 times. But you have
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
no,
skill
that's a
for
lot.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, good game. That's
Yes,
awesome.
So anybody watching, if you're trying to learn, this is we're going to start off with just playing a game just so you get the feel. I'm sure you've seen a million videos already, but then later down the line, we'll do some videos on just some skills and how the game plays and what kind of things you can do once you start leveling players up, or if you're getting into a league, which I just started a league about a month ago.
Mhm.
So.
And all kinds of leagues are popping up now. The Blood Bowl is becoming really popular after they released it. So we're going to be starting a league here in the studio. This is the first game of the league. So Michelle's going to get a team painted up soon. And
Yeah, maybe I'll have
other
my
painters.
Twitch vote for whoever wants to, whichever humans, orcs, or escape.
Halflings.
Well, no.
Yeah, but we'll all our painters are going to paint up their own teams too, and so we're going to kick off the league here, and it's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, and just a reminder, guys, we're doing the mini giveaway, so you guys can tune in to White Metal Games. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on
MVP and all
Facebook,
that.
or like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at White Metal Games, and then check out our Patreon channel as well. You can subscribe there, and you'll get the option for a giveaway every single month.
And now the last thing of the game is to find out how much money we made for the game. There's a thing called an MVP. So every game you can pick one player for your MVP. So I like to just see who got points in my game and then try to go from there.
Right.
So right now it looks like number 99, and black orcs are slow to level up if you're an orc player. So I like to give them the MVP because they're not going to be doing anything but casualties. That's the
Yeah.
only way they're going to get upgrades. And they're not going to be scoring touchdowns because they're not going to pick the ball up. So I've got to find out who do I want as my MVPs. So I know that 99, 59 for sure, and then I have my linemen, which I don't care about. Well, yeah, why not? These 3 because they got the MVPs. I normally like to give it to black orcs, all the black orcs, but that'll work. So I picked my 3 players.
Yep.
If you want any of yours, there's who you got points wise.
I thought your whole team was dead. Your whole team's not dead?
Almost.
Only lost 1. One died, and 1 has a miss next game.
So
it's
11
not too bad.
completed the pass, so we'll do him.
And to get an MVP, you have to get so many star player points. MVP is worth 5. Touchdowns are worth 3. Casualties are worth 2. Interceptions are worth 2. And completions are worth 1. So those are the only ways that you can get star player points.
So
to
I'll
get
just
your guys.
pick number 11 because he completed the pass,
Mhm.
and then 2 Chaos Warriors.
Okay,
see if they
so
get
I'll
some
let you roll.
skills.
And it was D3, so 1, 2, 3. So this
Chaos
guy
Warrior.
will get an upgrade, but he doesn't have enough to
No,
level
so
up.
he'll just get 5 star player points.
So then I'll have my 3. Each one of them could upgrade. So 1, 2, 3 on a D3. So my lineman upgrades. And then after you do that, you roll 2d6 to see exactly what they can get. So if you get a double, they can get other skills. Whenever you're rolling, on anything but a double or there's higher numbers, you can just get a generic skill that they all come with. Doubles means you can pick from another tree to get skills for them. So I rolled Snake Eyes, so I can get doubles. So with a lineman,
That's pretty good.
yeah, I'm thinking guard because guard is just, as an orc player, guard. Just get guard. Just get guard. So he'll get guard.
Didn't you say the dwarves all have guard?
They have tackle and block.
Oh, block. Okay,
Yeah. Most of them.
Now my guys level up, but I can roll for winnings. See how much
Yeah.
I got.
So yeah, then we all roll d6 for winnings.
Do I have
You
fame to
lost
the-
5, so plus 2 to your fame, so you get 70,000.
Yeah, so I can,
Because you didn't win, you don't get to re-roll if you want. I won, so I rolled d6. I got a 5. I don't want to re-roll that. I want to keep that, so I get 50,000.
Good.
And then fame, mine goes up 1 because I won. Because no matter what I do, I have. There's no way that I can go below 0.
But I just got to roll 2 dice.
2 dice
above
because you
it.
lost, and 2 dice above your. You have 0 because we started off with 0.
Yeah,
But so I get a +1 to my fan factor,
I get plus.
and you get +0.
Yep.
Now, if let's say you had a fan factor of 8 and you lost, so you would roll 2 dice, for example. We'll just do it so. I rolled a 7. I actually didn't beat it, so I would go down a fan factor. Now, let's say I won the game. I would roll 3 dice then. I still wouldn't. I would still go down. So you'd have to beat the number you had.
Gotcha. Yep.
So.
Yeah, that's like representing your fans, being loyal and staying with your team.
Go Falcons.
All right. Well,
All right, great game, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
great game. The Words of Change will have their revenge one day.
Oh, I'm sure you'll keep fouling me.
And the
That was,
Gitzburg Steelers
That was
are the
pretty
winners.
brutal. Pretty brutal Orcs there.
And if you're a new player, go to a site called the NAF or the NAF.net. They do a lot of updates. You can learn a lot about the game. And if you're a tournament player and you want to try to get into some tournaments, which I highly recommend, can really help you learn the game quick. And it's a lot of fun because who doesn't like to go play board games and drink beer? Because that's literally all it's about. So just check it out, the NAF.net. And if you do some Google searches, you can find some ways to learn how to play the game and how to play your team better. You can find I can't remember the name of the site, but you can just look it up and you can find all kinds of stuff on how to level your players up, and it really helps. And that's how I learned.
Yeah, no, the best way to learn is to play games, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and call it quits because these people got places to be. He's got things to paint just for you guys. If you guys are interested in getting minis or anything like that, you can email us at info@whitemetalgames, or you can just check out the website whitemetalgames.com. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all our things: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, everything. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. See you later.
Put your minis where your mouth is.
Put your minis where your mouth is.